It doesn't matter to them that we climbed 3 technological peaks for Nescafé. He doesn't care in the slightest that we found a way to make a plastic closure look like brushed metal. And at this moment, she isn't impressed that we had to widen the doors to get the production machinery into our factory. Because what matters to them is that the money they raised by climbing this mountain is going to fight the disease that took their mother. He cares that his art has finally found a home. What matters to her is that her baby comes home safe and well today. For all of us, what truly matters are the golden moments in life that come from a mixture of inspiration and perspiration. Here's the story of ours.
So we had this ambition for Nescafé Gold. We wanted a metal lid to reflect the premium positioning of the brand. The target was to have that on-shelf standout, but to stay at a competitive cost level. That's what we wanted, but we didn't know if we could get it. We talked to multiple suppliers about a range of solutions: metallization, galvanization, coatings, etc. We knew United Caps from before, of course. They had been to our innovation days. We had an existing relationship. And in 2015, we sent them, along with others, a development brief.
You know, for United Caps, this was the perfect occasion to evolve from a challenger to a real long-term and preferred supplier for Nescafé closures. So it was not easy. We knew that there was a lot of things that we had to solve, but it's in our DNA. I was convinced that looking at the technical challenge, we had everything in the house to make this happen and to really evolve to invest in a long-term relationship with Nescafé. Because in the end, they give you a golden medal not to beat somebody, but to beat everybody else.
We have been doing a lot of development with IML. That's in mold labeling, where you fuse the label to the closure in the mold. We can do some critical things at United Caps and Nestlé. So maybe this could be the good solution. The thing is, everything has its limit. Straight away, we saw 3 technological challenges we were going to solve.
Number 1, Nescafé wanted a metal look and feel for the closure, so we studied the market to try to find some IML that was 100% metallic, and there was nothing. Even the R&D departments are not able to say that they have got a product that is ready and could be applied on our machines. They thought it was impossible because of the static effect. They say maybe 70% metallic is possible, so we talked to Nescafé. We even developed some designs and share them.
We saw the designs at 70% metallic. They already looked good, so we agreed with United Caps to go on. It did look challenging, but we said together, let's try it.
This was already interesting to me. There was a shared mindset to push on. We experimented, and in the end, we got it. Already for me, this was a golden moment. The second peak we had to climb was getting the brushed metal effect. You can see that it gave us this real high quality look. In the beginning, to get this look by engraving was impossible. Just a technical no. But again, we tested and we experimented, and maybe I don't tell you what is the secret sauce, but we found the solution and it looks pretty good. When you could have a partner that is prepared to test and try things out, then you start to do things you didn't know you could. The third thing, we knew we needed to make it resilient. If the packaging is easily damaged in transport, for example, then all this work is for nothing. We want the coffee drinker to experience this closure in the best way. We have some pretty advanced ways of testing this. We are using techniques that car companies are using for their paint. That help us together with Nestlé and the IML label supplier to develop a solution with a plastic coating that looks beautiful. It is important to be open-minded when you're looking for solutions. That spirit of innovation took us into some unusual pieces. We even integrated a conveyor from a pasta manufacturing into our process.
The whole development, we enjoyed the process. They invested, we invested. It felt like a real collaboration and experimentation. And we had arrived at a closure that we really liked. But we still needed to be reassured. Could they scale this up to what we need?
So we had scaled this peak to create this closure. But now we were going to have to perform, maybe even to move some mountains. The time schedule was very, very tight. So we clearly identified a bottleneck with suppliers of assembly machines. So we decided to work with 3 different suppliers. So it means that in total we worked with 6 different suppliers, 3, as I told you, for the assembly machine, 1 for the mold maker, Ruxel, the IML robot supplier, Pages, and the injection machine supplier, Engel. Just to make sure we are ready. It added a bit of complexity, but we were prepared to trade that to gain speed. So I can also add that at the moment the plant was almost full, so we had to move something like 20 machines. We sent 2 lines of production to other factories of our company, and we also had to adapt the whole factory to this new production line. So we had to change our air supply, our electric supply. We have to enlarge the door to let the machine in. So I can tell you it was really quite a nice challenge, but at the end it was also quite a nice golden moment for everybody, and everybody was very involved. I would say the whole team was brilliant, because in August, at the 8th of summer, we had teams working extra weekend shift. The whole company was so committed. So we achieved what we committed, and the 3 production line were ready just when it was supposed to be ready, and even one month early. So we start to produce, and after a few times, then we hit a bottleneck. We needed more production, we needed to be faster, and we identified quickly 1 line to work on. Together with Nestlé, our engineer, they left no stone unturned. We checked everything, and then we found these small, tiny pieces that we just had to adjust and to set properly. And that gave us a big solution. From that moment, just 1 hour after, we increased our output of 30%. We got the solution together, and it was just another one of these golden moments for us. I think that's the thing we have really learned in this whole collaboration. It's just not one golden moment. It's a whole series of them that make really big one.
In life, we live for these golden moments. Are you ready to make some more? Let's create new golden moments.